Hi, my name is Diane, and as I watched these videos, they seemed like what I would expect a counseling session to be with, except for the absence of empathy. A skill from our reading that I noticed in video 2, there was the challenging skill where the clinician reminded the client what her goal was coming into therapy, which was to be more independent, and how she was being dependent on her friends for all of the activities. And moving on, the counselor in video 1 seemed to use a constructionist orientation. He kind of like guided and led the client through understanding herself better. It really appeared to have more of a client-centered approach. And in video 2, that clinician, he tend to be leaning towards a behavioral therapy orientation. And I kind of resonated with that because I really like cognitive behavioral therapy, but yet across the board, neither one of them really resonated with me because of the absence of the helping relationship, which is like there was no reflecting emotions, feelings, or content. There was no advanced empathy. All those things is things that I tend to lean towards in my approach. And so as I was looking through some research on empathy, because I really like it, I found a fascinating study on compassion in therapy. And Quaglia and his colleagues in 2022 suggests the importance of self-compassion coupled with client compassion, and found that using self-care along with client compassion, that there was a reduction in stressors, such as in empathetic distress. And I just found that fascinating. I'm going to use that moving forward. And going back to video 2, something that stood out to me was the clinician used closed-ended questions. And so my question to you is, what are your thoughts on open and closed-end questions? Closed-ended questions, I didn't say that very well. And what do you think will lead a client to sharing and opening up more, and why? So I look forward to watching your videos. Thank you.